Come with us as we share the most amazing views from the famous W Trek in Torres Del Paine National Park. Torres Del Paine National Park is internationally known as being one of the most beautiful, pure, and unpolluted places on Earth. It's a paradise for trekkers and nature enthusiasts alike.
We had the opportunity to hike the most famous trek in Torres Del Paine, the W, named for the W shape the trail makes through the park. This through hike takes between 4 to 6 days, traveling to designated campsites or refugios along the way. Without further ado, here is a countdown of our favorite viewpoints on the W Trek.
Number 7. Lago Norgens Gold. On the way from Camp Italiano to Camp Cuernos, you'll find a steep section of the trail that runs along Lago Norgens Gold. This was one of our favorite sections of the trail, and it actually takes you all the way down to hike along the water on the Black Pebble Beach. Outside of being fun to hike, we were blown away with the views of the lake. The water is a bright turquoise, and the wind majestically moves over its surface, powerfully swirling the mist before it violently throws it back on the shore. The winds here are so fierce. An unexpected bonus that made this spot make the list are the hundreds of rainbows thrown all over the water. Simply magic.
Number 6. Los Cuernos Campsite. The unique location of this lakeside campsite within the trees is a sight to see on its own. But what really makes this spot is the fantastic views of Los Cuernos, or the Horns of Patagonia. The Horns are some of the most fantastically shaped mountains that you've ever seen, with distinct, uniquely striped granite that resembles a wild animal's horns. The unique shape was created over time by volcanic activity and erosion. Sitting here on the deck of Los Cuernos campsite is the perfect place to enjoy a cold beer and watch the sunset over these wild peaks.
Traveling north up the center of the W takes you to our number 5 spot, Mirador Francis. In just 2 short hours from the Italiano campsite, you'll find yourself at this exposed marvel of a lookout in Valle Francis. The lookout takes you up close to see the Francis Glacier, which is located on Cerro Pane Grande, the highest summit of the Cordillera Pane mountain range. Here you can feel the chill of the glacier and see so many waterfalls, some of which fly straight off the glacier face, never to hit the earth again.
Number 4. The viewpoint from Pane Grande campsite. Sitting on the shore of Pahoe Lake, Pane Grande campground is a viewpoint all on its own. The campground is a common start or finish of the W Trek and is surrounded by stunning views of both Pane Grande and Los Cuernos, 2 of the park's most iconic mountainscapes in one place. Also, traveling west to east from this campsite gives you some of the best views of the Horns from the trail.
Number 3. Gray Glacier and Lago Gray. Take the Bridges Trail from the Gray campsite to get to the stunning viewpoint of Gray Glacier. Along the way, enjoy the beautiful views of icebergs afloat in Lago Gray. This face of the glacier is a staggering 30-meter wall of ice and one of many faces of the whole glacier. From the viewpoint, it's ice blue ice as far as the eye can see. Lago Gray gets its dreamy gray-green color from the glacier itself. It's filled with an opaque glacier sediment that creates its unique color and prevents life from growing in the lake. I don't want to leave.
I know. This viewpoint is magic.
If you're up for a difficult and steep hike, you'll definitely be rewarded with our number 2 spot, Mirador Britannico. Venturing further down the Valle Frances, past Mirador Frances, takes you to the end of the center of the W. Mirador Britannico gives you 360-degree views of these spectacular mountain ranges in the center of the park. It is otherworldly here, and arriving at this viewpoint is both peaceful and awe-inspiring.
Number 1. Our grand finale, the base of Los Torres. Since we traveled from west to east on the W, this was our final stop in what seemed like the finale to our trip. The most difficult hike of the entire W trek, from Central Campsite, this out and back trek took us a full 8 hours, but what a reward. As you hike up the final steep granite fields of rock, you wander into the perfect clearing where the whole park gets its name. The iconic towers sit on a tiny round alpine lake, the turquoise water beautifully reflecting the unique stripes at the base of the mountains. It is a place that brought tears to my eyes and filled me with an immense and profound gratitude. It feels like you've stumbled onto the most private, perfect place in the world at the end of the world.
We hope you enjoyed our countdown. Did we leave anything out? If so, let us know in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe.